So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here in Mediterranean Epic. Sunny day. We stepping up the game. We doing also the English commentating with me, myself, Hans Becking, and ain't nobody else than Kyle Platt, the legend of the sport. Welcome, Kyle. As you can see, we are already live at this beautiful feat. We are in Torre del Rey, where they start for the 28-kilometer time trial. And as you can see, here we go with Hannah Otto. I think there are already some elite girls on the course. Yesterday, Carl, we did the course a little bit. We did it actually twice because you need to train a little bit, and that's why. And it's gonna be exciting racing in the front. It's a new year, beginning of the season. We have new material, we have new dynamics within the team, and 28-kilometer time trial. Everybody's gonna be nervous. It's the big test if you've done your homework at home in winter, if you're training. Kyle, talk about the course, your opinion, what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's like around 1 hour, and it's going to be interesting to see. We have the first woman coming up. We had just had here's the Belgium champion going on her way on the long stretch next to the beach, the Via Verde. It's a straight section. It's quite uh, easy to overpace yourself. You're going to go full gas on this part. You want to show your strong legs, but after that there are two big climbs. So probably, I think towards the end of the race, the time gap's opening up. We have around 20 elite women. We have Rosa van Doorn, the defending champion from last year. Here we see number 203. We see Teresa Anderson. She's always on a very, very big chainring. She's famous for that. I think, if I remember correctly, she won the time trial a while ago. The first part, it's going to be flat. The women start with 1 minute intervals. So they probably will be able to catch each other, at least see each other to have a benchmark or to see where the competition is. The conditions are good, Carl. It's been a bit raining this morning. As the Belgian champion now is going into the tunnel, that won't be an issue for her. It has been getting hot now. It's like 13 degrees, and the funny part is in the afternoon it's gonna be a very strong wind. Carl, heads down, aero helmets. What do you expect? So yeah, sounds good. I hope there's no issue with Carl's microphone. He's here talking, but we have the big favorites for me in the women race. We're gonna go to I think see a very interesting battle between the Spanish equipe from Masi, and then with Rosa van Doorn, she won last year. We have Monica Calderon. Natalia Fischer is here. She is 2 times European champion, or she was 2 times European champion. And we have Constanza. Then we have some young Swiss girls. Maybe they can spice it up a bit in the front. I'm really curious to see the first live timing, and I hope we're gonna have some intense racing at the women's field. Here we have the new outfit from Constanza Fasoli. She is looking fit. She's also a very technical rider. I think today for the technical riders, they're not going to be a lot in advantage because there's just one downhill and it's been really smooth. I can tell you that Karl Platt, the legend himself, at age after 40, let's put it that way and be respectful, that he took the com yesterday on Strava. So that means a lot about, that says a lot about how fast the terrain actually is. It's tailwind the last part. Big changing is going to help, and here we see Monica Calderon. There's a big question mark how she's going to perform today. I think she will be with the young. I hope there's going to be a lot of young, interesting new names in the game. But I think the battle will be between her and the defending champion Rosa van Doorn from the Netherlands. Monica been in altitude. She's coming from Colombia. That can be a bit advantage. She can come here with good training, good climbing skills, and they just got a new bike. It just got announced. They changing to Masi, and it's always a big question how it works with the new machine, how the people ride with the new bike. And I think we see Antonio Ortiz, the man himself, trying to follow Monica. I'm pretty sure he's not able to do it with a normal bike, but with the e-bike he will be fine. What's your opinion, Carl? First impression, you also see the riders yesterday. We were training yesterday with Rosa on course. Anything you see with your experienced eye and anything you will be watching for?
Yeah, for sure. Monica is one of the favorites. You're right. We've been riding yesterday also with your teammate Rosa van Doorn. Can you hear me?
Okay. It seems like we have a problem with Carl's microphone. I think it will be working soon. And sorry for that. We have here now Natalia Fischer leaving up. She looks very lean. Also here, this is interesting to see that we have. I think it's Constanza. This is the part next to the beach. That's quite interesting because you need to find your rhythm there, and it's fast. You really want to push fast, and this is something you can burn your matches too early. I remember when I was motivated, it's the first race of the season. You just want to push a bit too fast, and then you will hurt the first climb. So you need to really use your brain. I spoke with different riders this morning, and everybody said the same. This is very tempting to start fast, but you will pay the bill. And here she is, Rosa van Doorn, my teammate. She's lifting off. She has the aero helmet on, and I think, as you can see, she is very greedy to go. Aggressive riding from the start directly. Can't wait to see the split times, the first split times. I also see changed the bike brand, same as the competition, as Monica and Constanza. It's always a bit of a different change. And yeah, as you can see, full gas from the start. It's gonna be over 1 hour time trial. So pacing, like I said before, it's important. And Carl, again yesterday, I ask you again, you've been riding behind this woman that now is already in aero position. And tell me, what do you see yesterday and what do you see today? What do you expect?
Yeah, I see Rosa training for the stakes, and yeah, I really see she changed a lot on the training, and she's very lean and
muscular.
Yeah.
Even muscular. Is
Yeah,
that
very
scary to
muscular.
ride behind her?
Yeah. when she was pushing on the climb, I was really suffering behind. So I'm excited what she's presenting here on the bike. But I can tell you that she is in very good shape. So she's clearly one of the favorites here. And yeah, these guys are pushing now in the wind, in the flat part. So it's very important to have a good rhythm. Maybe not to overpace, not to be really on the limit. Maybe leave something for the climbs.
Buenos días, Mónica. Bienvenida nuevamente a esta Mediterranean Epic. Apenas llegada de casa, de tu patria querida, de
So yeah, we
Colombia.
have Antonio Almeida
¿Y con
speaking now with Monica.
qué intenciones
Not sure what
vienes
to
este
say.
año? El año pasado llegaste un poquito más justita, me comentaste, pero este año sí que con cambio de equipo y una nueva edición, pues ¿qué intenciones llegas este año?
Bueno, siendo esta la primera del año, porque pues el año pasado iniciaba con Tartesos, digamos que ahí uno rompía ya el hielo con la temporada, literal. Nada, de Colombia bien, pues allá siempre hay buen clima, se puede entrenar muy bien, creo que de forma muy buena, muy buena. Este es mi tercer año de la
So sorry
Mediterranean
people, we
Epic.
have a
El
little issue with
primer
the
año un poco de
communication. I
falta de
cannot
experiencia, el
hear what
segundo me
Monica is
enfermé.
telling. I was trying to
Esta
plan
íbamos a
to
poder
use
venir,
my
estamos
best
acá.
Spanish, but we
Entonces yo
waiting
creo
for
que
that
vienen
call,
cosas buenas.
because
O
Carl
sea,
don't
aquí
speak too much
lo que
Spanish,
yo
I guess.
pienso siempre es
Ah,
como
there she is.
darla y entregarla todo, pues también depende como en la forma de cómo me vaya sintiendo. Pero tengo muchas ganas de esta Mediterranean.
She's really looking
Con todo lo
forward to this
positivo que nos
Mediterranean Epic.
aportas, cambio de equipo, también la
Change
primera
the
carrera del
team
año.
or
¿Has
the
visto
bike?
tus rivales que se han inscrito
Did
a
you
esta
check all
carrera
the
este año?
competition?
A priori, ¿cuál puede ser tu máxima rival, evidentemente? Y si tienes alguna estrategia para este año, que ya tienes esa experiencia
what's the
de
strategy?
4 años.
Bueno, sí, mi tercer año, sé que no habemos muchas, pero vamos siendo más. El nivel siempre en esa carrera es muy buena. El listado no lo he mirado detalladamente porque pues no íbamos a venir inicialmente. Pero sé que está Rosa, que está bastante fuerte y sé que es la mayor rival. Todas hacemos un trabajo para llegar bien acá y pues hoy es la contrarreloj. Hoy es hacerlo bien, librarse de cual caída sea y pues yo creo que mañana realmente comienza la Mediterranean para mí. Pero nada, con ganas y a dejarlo todo acá.
Y a priori, que ya sabes el recorrido de esta crono y ya la has podido reconocer, la temperatura de hoy y la climatología de hoy un poquito más húmedo, quizás un poquito como Colombia, ¿te favorece?
Sí, sí, total. Y en diferencia al día de ayer, pues hoy está más húmedo y se puede ir un poquito mejor. Yo estoy más habituada a ese tipo de, no de temperatura, pero sí un poco con la humedad. Para mí siempre es mejor esto que el frío, entonces yo creo que va a estar muy bien.
Perfecto, pues muchas gracias y mucha suerte estos 4 días. Disfruta.
Nos vemos. Chao, chao.
So there we go. I have to translate my first Spanish interview, but Monica said that there's not much competition, but or there are not many girls, but there's a strong competition. She also said Rosa is going to be the girl to beat. There she goes into the tunnel, and also asking, the little rain was a little bit more. The humidity was a bit higher, and it's more like at home at Colombia, and she feels a little bit more ready, and she's just very excited to race. And we passed this tunnel yesterday, Carl. I always, when we go in this tunnel, I always feel a little bit dizzy because you are going full gas, heart rate 190 to the roof, and then you go in this tunnel. There's not all the lights going off. I always remember to feel a bit dizzy. It looks like she's just it's like steady on the bike, feeling good, but she is already in the hurt box, and in her mind, for sure, there's already got a lot of things going on, Carl. Tell me how would you act, or how would you put your mindset in this kind of race if you're riding against the clock for 1 hour?
Yeah, and when you hear the start gun, I think your brain switches into race mode, and you try to find directly your good rhythm on the bike, not to overpace, going good speed, always trying to control yourself, and yeah, just be very conscious and yeah, having a good rhythm and feeling on the pedal. Yeah, the changing conditions here, like I said before. So first of all, you're on the road. You're pushing, like you can push really hard, like really the wattage on the limit. But now you're going into the off-road, and then you have the rocks and stones, and it's a big change for your pedal rhythm. And yeah, you have to go left, right. You have to concentrate a lot. You have to look where you're going, and this makes it a little bit more complicated. But yeah, these guys they know what they're doing, and they go they wait for the next climb, and yeah.
We did this section yesterday, and it's a rhythm breaker. You go on all the way via Verde on the asphalt. You go on the high speed, and then you dive directly into the single track with loose rocks, and it's just left, right. You see Rosa there. I see the e-bikers already parking the bike there in the bushes. That seems how technical it is. The rocks are quite hard, so you really put you need to put the right line. As you see Rosa also moving from left to the right. You can destroy the tire there if you choose bad lines, or you overcook it and you lose the concentration. A little bit farther they will go sharp right. There will be a short climb. It's a kicker, and it's hard to get up there. Actually, it's been a struggle, a fight, just to get off this small kicker. But it's also something for confidence. If you get up there, the next climb will be easy, and then you go full gas. I think Monica went smooth through that section. Rosa is there. The sun is coming out. It's going to be warm, actually, 20 degrees. So a lot of European riders, they choose Mediterranean Epic to come for the good weather. And this morning was raining, and it's been a bit of an unusual winter, I think, in Spain. A lot of water, unfortunately. It's very bad luck, but we're going to be lucky this week with the weather, I guess. And yeah, I think Rosa looking strong. She has a new trainer this winter, which makes things interesting for her. Also, she's working with a dietist. She's more into hard work, doing the basic thing right, and she sounds really happy. And there were a lot of joking going on. She was saying that, for example, she thought that the power meter was off, that she just had such good legs that the numbers are too high. It didn't feel natural, but well, let's see later today if that's actually true. Hannah Otto is coming every year. She's coming back to the race. She really loves it. She's been a lead field champion. She is such a strong rider, American champion. Let's see what she can get out of the legs in this opening of the season. Let's go back a little bit, or let's go forward a little bit to the men racing this afternoon. A lot of men riders, a lot of new materials, a lot of new team dynamics, and it's been fun for us yesterday to ride the course. We saw some of the riders, we could speak to them, and I can tell you from my experience and from Carl's experience. Rosa's going full gas to that turn. There's always a little bit of extra nerves when you go into a new season. You never go really into race mode, so you never really know what the leg's gonna go. So a lot of things will be clear for many
morning,
riders.
Rosa. Welcome again, back to back, two times winner of Mediterranean Epic. What are your expectations for this year? And it's your first race of the season.
Yeah, it's my first race of the season, and I'm really eager to start again in 2026 with a new bike, new sponsors. So yeah, I'm really happy to start one of my favorite stage races.
You have already a lot of experience in this race. The time trial, you know it perfectly. 2 times already here. So any strategies for today, or you will use the same tactics from last year?
Yeah, I used the same tactics as last year. I won the stage, so yeah, let's see what's possible today. I will enjoy it and will give everything what I have.
As today, early in the morning was raining, the course is a little bit slippery probably in the single race. This is good for you, for your condition, for your skills?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, also because I know a bit the track, so you need to know where you need to watch out, where you can take some more flow and more speed. So yeah, I will use that.
Perfect. Thanks a lot and have a good day. Good luck.
Thank you.
So you see the interview, it's a little bit nervous. It is not like she is with me at the dinner table end of the week. Or like normally when we have a normal conversation, it's a little bit nervous, heart rate is up. But it's also normal, they just come off the rollers. They've been putting the heart rate to the root, putting some watts on starting up the engine. Rosa is now on her way back to the first climb. I think she already sees a rider in front of her, that would be interesting to see. If she's already catching up, it would be for her a very, very good sign to catch up riders in the beginning of the race already. But looks like somebody warming up to the race. Carl, you are a big fan of warming up on the rollers for this kind of race, or you say, I prefer my coffee, sit down at the beach and enjoy a little bit more?
Yeah, Hans, I don't think I'm a guy who likes to warm up big on the trainer like it used to be now. My routine was just go easy for myself. I would say coffee would be enough to warm up. Yeah, but I use just to go somewhere and warm up normal, and then maybe do 1 or 2 sprints just to get the heart rate up. And I always thought it's gonna hurt in the race anyway, so it's gonna hurt only once in the race, not before. Yeah, I think the guys are, because it's the first race, they're all a bit nervous. You could see also Rosa, what I told before, when she went into the single track, it was so she nearly didn't find the rhythm, so overpaced like 1 or 2 corners. But it's quite normal, and but now you see she's getting into rhythm, and yeah, this is one of the first big climbs or steep climbs on the course in the prologue. And once you did the star one, and then now she's hitting another steep one, and it gets very technical now, a little step, and it's get very, very technical. So you have to really balance out on the bike, and yeah, having a good rhythm.
Yeah, I remember this part. You go from the asphalt steep up, and then you go directly into this single track, and wow, it's it's one that hurts a lot, Carl. I remember yesterday. This is one of the climb that you can try to go easy, but it's not possible. It's just you have your 34, 36, 38 chainwheel, whatever you're running on the smallest gear. Anyway, there's no way, and you think you're on the top here, and then on the right there's this natural rock garden, even more. I think the Masi girls look very good. Monica is as from Colombia, she's probably climbing very well. The colors look really good. The bike looks really good. It's gonna be a good season. So yeah, I'm looking forward for the first split time. It's about 10-12 kilometer mark. Then we can know where the girls are. But I also think if Monica will look back or look forward, she have an indication where she is. 15 minutes into the race. Legs gonna burn, Carl. You see always like they're already on the smallest gear. Little like trying to find the clean line between all those rocks. I need to say that the course is sometimes it's really rough for the material. It's not a smooth start. It's not an easy start.
It's not only it's rough for the material. It's also rough for the body, because yeah, when we went up yesterday, the heart rate was on the limit. It's difficult to go easy because it's so steep and rough.
So this time trial is basically up in two in 2 climbs. There's a small climb where Monica is doing it now. They go to the antennas of Oropesa as she's going down now, and then after that there's the first technical downhill. Is a directly indicator where you have the setup of the bike right, if the suspension is working, and also you have the feeling where you can find the grip, if you have the good tire choice, and that's something we're going to talk about later. And then the long climb starts, and then the long technical downhill. The first elite men are also warming up. We have a big list of elite men, and they're going to start now every 30 seconds, and then to make it more interesting, the last 10 riders, they will start with 1 minute intervals. Like I said before, 28 kilometers of racing, little bit less than 600 meters of climbing. Carl, in this kind of race, you would use a gel, or you say 1 hour, I take a gel before the start, I need some carbs in, or would you say, let's go, just 1 bottle, full gas, save the weight? Tell me what you think also towards tomorrow. To eat in a race, it's smart, or what do you think?
Yeah, the race, the prologue for the top guys will be around 1 hour, and I think in 1 hour you burn already so many calories, and it's very important to fuel. I think most of the guys, they take a gel before the start, and just to have enough carbohydrates, because if you go on the limit, you can easily burn like 300 grams of carbohydrates in an hour, and that it's very difficult to refill, and so maybe it's smart to have a gel after 30 or 40 minutes in the race, just to have enough taken in. There's also a feed zone in
I don't hear Antonio.
No.
No.
Se le ve que va cogiendo el ritmo, poco a poco acaba de pasar a su compañera, y yo creo que en este tramo final es más favorable para Mónica. Entonces, bueno, se trata de no tener muchos fallos y llegar hasta meta.
Dale, Natalia.
So we had the interview with Antonio Ortiz speaking about what's going on. He's following Monica Calderon the trails. It's also intense for him. I think it's to keep the line of the girls and to keep the tempo. Carl, tell me, you prefer now to be on the bike out there, putting the watts down, even if it's on the e-bike, following the girls, or sitting with me here with your best Dutch friend, just having fun? Tell me, tell me what you prefer.
Always good to sit here with you, because now we can talk about how they're riding. But honestly, it's itching a little bit. So it would be also good to be on the bike to hit these wonderful trails. As you can see, look, the clouds are all gone. The weather is perfect, and it was already yesterday a lot of fun to ride these trails. We saw Monica like before. There was a very steep climb, and she lost a little bit the line, and maybe also not enough just in that moment power, and she had to go off the bike. That can happen here really easily because the terrain is super rough and hard. You can also see with Rosa, she's managing through the stones, through the rocks, and the more momentum you have, the better it is.
You need the flow with you on days like this. You need to wake up beyond the bike, smash it. We have the first intermediate time at checkpoint number 1. Hannah Otto there is the fastest with 25:07. I think soon all the girls will pass, and we have an idea. I don't think it's the biggest indicator because a lot of things can happen afterwards. And here's Natalia Fischer going after the part after the first little single track. After the first down, there's this first little single track, and she's already like catching up riders. I think she already catched. I don't know if that's Monica. Hard to see because Monica and Constanza, they have the same kit, same bike. So sorry that we cannot exactly see that. But as you see, like there's Natalia is really pushing it. Oh, I think there's a small mistake. You know this downhill, Carl. what could have happened there with Rosa. Probably she went a little bit too hard, too wild.
Yeah, Hans, it's easy to make a mistake in this downhill because some of the corners you can't see, they're blind, and you go into the corner, and then it's more sharp than you think. Then you have to brake a little bit more, and then you lose momentum. So it's also very important to look very far in front of you to just get the corners right. And it also happened yesterday to you. You missed some corners.
Carl, don't. We promised that you're not gonna tell that on the live stream. So, Carl. Yeah, you see now that. Yeah, it's the fact that Natalia passed. I think it's Constanza. This kind of racing, it's a bit difficult. Like drafting is not allowed. It's and also it's hard if somebody is catching up. You're catching up and you're still racing, and then it's like, first off, you get a little bit of a mental blow that somebody is already 1 minute faster. And I think then you have to let them pass because it's fair play. You have to give them the speed. You're racing all day together. And the biggest thing, in my opinion, is the greatest thing about our sport, about mountain biking, is that we have respect to each other. We're seeing the best women riders in the world riding here, racing hard. And before this part it was all single track, so she opened up and let Natalia pass. And I also see there's like in the turn doesn't feel very comfortable, and the e-bike now is gonna go trying to be on the wheel of Natalia. This is a section where it's actually the first moment where you could eat or drink something. It's a little bit downhill, but it's for me Natalia is hungry for a podium. She's really smashing it. She's also, that's the second Massi ride. That means that she already catches up 2 minutes. Very, 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 very strong riding from Natalia. Very, very, very impressive. I think from what I see now, Rosa has a big task to be as fast as Natalia, or try to be even faster. But what also Monica said in the interview before, she said for her the Mediterranean Epic start tomorrow with the tour stage. Today it's a warm-up, or it's like just a test to see where we are.
Yeah, maybe it's also a little bit of saying that the Mediterranean Epic starts tomorrow. It always starts on the first day in the prologue. Everyone wants to see where they're standing and how they perform on the first day. And for sure, if you win the prologue, it's already a good feeling. And for Natalia, it's already good feeling because she catched a lot of riders, 2 riders, and I believe that she is in a good way now and super motivated to continue.
Yeah,
that does something with your brain, because you can push it really hard.
Absolutely, and you see that maybe Monica said that like, I'm gonna put the pressure of the time trial. Maybe she has a lot of stress and saying, this time trial I warm up and then tomorrow the real race start. But it's a little bit of self-talk, or she knows very well that after today there is a white paper with your timing and your number and your place. So we have the intermediate timing from Natalia. She is around 22 seconds faster than Hannah Otto on the middle point, and I think Rosa is gonna pass now there fast, so we have some info fast. But there she goes, exactly when I say it. She passed the mud. This section, Carl, yesterday I almost broke my crank in two by taking a dirty line inside. Tell me, Carl, this kind of technical terrain, a lot of rocks, there are not too many clean lines. How far would you look in front, or where would your point of focus be in this kind of trails to make you get you out fast and smooth out of those trails?
Yeah, Hans, you're right. Especially in these conditions, it looks a little bit still a little bit dirty on the ground, and for sure you have to look 1 or 2 corners in front to take the momentum, not to overpace the first corner, then to lose the second corner. Oh, Natalia Fischer, we see, is first by only 1 second.
That's very exciting. Oh, I see that there's a small mistake and you're directly by foot. The stones are just kicking you left or right, and this is what happened. I think it's Monica. It just breaks your rhythm. You just get off the bike, and then you lose a little bit of confidence, and there's a small little crash again. This is what I like. If you lose your groove, if you lose your smoothness, you're gonna making mistake after mistake. Natalia passed you, and then it's not going your way. It's mentally hard to catch up the tempo, but it's exciting racing because exactly at the checkpoint number 1, there's just 1 second difference between Rosa and Natalia. So now it's gonna be very important. Natalia looks very aggressive. I want to see what happened on the finish line. Third place in the temporary timing now is for Hannah Otto, and then 4 we have Julia Gregoire, and then Monica is around 1 minute back on the first checkpoint. That's already quite a big gap, and Constanza is already 2 minutes behind. So it looks like it's going to be between Hannah Otto, Natalia, and Rosa. Small gaps, so they all within in less than half a minute after half an hour of racing. And
yeah, like I expected, Hans, the first 3, but you know, the first kilometers are up and down, left and right, so it's a completely different rhythm. So now I'm excited to see the last part, because the last part is the long uphill. It's about 200 to 250 climbing meters, about 10 to 15 minutes. So who's gonna have or continue the nice rhythm also on the long climb?
100%. And I think this thing is in the tail on this one, because you're coming down this fast downhill, you have to push the big gear, and then we have the last headwind section, like the last straight section next to the asphalt. It's gonna be hard.
Bueno, estamos en el punto kilométrico número 12 y como habéis visto, Natalia Fischer ha salido desde atrás, ha agarrado a Mónica Calderón y la ha pasado sin ningún tipo de complejo. Lleva un ritmo increíble. La verdad es que en la zona técnica, que quizás es donde ella se podría adaptar un poco menos bien, la ha pasado de una forma muy notable alto, sin ningún fallo, que es lo importante, no cometer errores, y ahora en esta zona de transición de asfalto, que es su terreno, no baja el ritmo.
So you hear also that Antonio Ortiz is a little bit out of breath. He was impressed by the high speed of Natalia, going very fast also, and now she's in the transmission of the asphalt part. They go into a small little single track, what this used to be a downhill. So you're riding up to a downhill, there's some really steep sections in there, and then you pass the first feed zone and the big climbing is going to start. I'm really impressed about Natalia. She looks very aggressive on the bike, which I love to see.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's so aggressive. I'm really impressed if she can continue this speed to the end of the finish. So for sure it's gonna be very tight, because I think that Rosa is quite fast on a uphill, on the long uphill. It's on the road, on tar, and there you can really push a lot of watts. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting.
And Rosa is also going in the same section. She looks very composed, very calm on the bike. I think the heart rate will indicate something else, but it's always her style a little bit that you cannot really see how much they are suffering. Kyle, I'm a bit. I cannot say that I love the kit, because I am a little bit like I really love it. But tell me your opinion about also like the.
So you're a little bit involved into that one.
I cannot say that I am like, yeah, I'm not really. There's no political answer coming from me. But it looks very smooth. It looks very clean.
Yeah, it looks very clean. It's a very nice kit, and also the bike. It's really beautiful to see. It's like a sunshine.
Thank you, Carl. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway. The women field are on their way to the top of the big climb of the day. We are at the beginning of the season. I'm very excited. I was yesterday on the bike and I really wanted to race. Actually, I'm feeling good. I was running with Carl. We having some good training here, and then we choose to do the commentating, and I really feel the nerves of the riders. I know we know exactly how it feels. They give you a new bike, and here we go. Like this kind of overtakes, it's a bit more difficult.
Oh yeah,
but
that can cost some time. That was quick, luckily.
And respectful. That's the
and
most
very
important.
Respectful, yeah.
Yeah, and you are nervous, Carl. You are somebody that always was super confident when you start into the race, or you were big mouth but small heart and inside very insecure.
It's a good question, Hans, because it was sometimes so and so when you're like in good shape. Or for myself, when I was in a very good shape, I was very secured and a lot of self-confidence. But when I wasn't sure about my shape, so then I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. Then you also, if you don't know what to expect, you act different. You're not riding in front of the race, of the pack. You're hiding a little bit because you're waiting. You're in a waiting position. It's always good to have good legs or good feeling before.
But that doesn't come like a McDonald's order. This is a lot of work, and for me, I'm always sitting here with goosebumps watching this race, because for me I know how much work, how much training load, how much decisions, how much small details you have to nail perfectly to do this kind of racing, to be here actually at the start line. And it's not only for the elite riders, it's for all the riders here. I can feel yesterday at the registration, you see the people, they're acting not like they normally are. They're nervous, they want to go, and this is just what I love about racing, and this is also what I love.
I was also a bit nervous.
For our live interview?
No, not for a live interview. I was nervous at the registration, but then I realized, I'm not getting a start number now.
It feels weird, huh?
It feels weird.
Being at a race without putting a number on.
Yeah.
Well, Natalia passed the feed zone first. It's allowed to give a bottle.
But she didn't take anything.
No, she is just 100% in the tunnel.
It can also be a tactic to start without a bottle, and so
start light.
Yeah, start light. Bottle can be like 700, 750 grams. And you can save that weight on the bike, and then you only take a bottle later on. Maybe we see some people.
We cannot say this. Maybe the elite men are gonna use it later when they lift off. So we're not gonna give our. Carl, we are not that strong. We are experienced. We cannot give all our tricks on the table. Like, don't say that, because maybe some riders gonna do that and have a half a kilo advantage. But
yeah, but the big climb is only coming now.
Yeah.
So they don't.
Let's
have
see what
an
Rosa's gonna do. Yep.
Oh, there was your team manager, Pau.
That's actually, I see him working. That doesn't happen that much. No, joking. Yeah, you see, it's just a little sip of water. I think in this climb, we went there yesterday. It was quite funny because at the sea you always have the sea breeze. It's quite fresh. It's a quite fresh wind. But then when you come in this valley, there's no wind, there's sun. It's getting hot, and it's just nice to have some cold water and go full gas up this climb.
Yeah,
and just another overtake. Oh, she's flying. Yeah, she's really flying.
She's really flying. She's on fire. She's very confident. She had really good training, and now she wants it badly.
Carl, tell me, if you prepare your race to a season, you start beginning of February. You can have goals later in the season, but the Mediterranean Epic for me is the big first benchmark of the season. When do you have to get out of your cave? When do you have to stop eating bad food? And when do you have to start training hard to be here at the Met Epic at a good level?
Yeah, I think things has changed over the past 5, 6, 7 years. So to look back, like when I started, I never did intervals in November, December, or January. I only started with intervals end of January, February. But now everything changed because guys are training already, like in December, proper intervals. If I follow, like proper pros, they do a lot of VO2 max and stuff like that. That they not get surprised in the season, and it's easier to build up because you can build up slowly. Yeah, so things has changed a lot. I mean, they try to eat healthy all the time. I mean, they really make like a science out of it now. I remember when I was eating, I tried to be in the wintertime maybe 3-4 kilogram or 5 kilogram too much, and it's like training with a weight jacket. And then in end of January, February, I knew my first big goal was the Cape Epic. Then start losing weight, and then you feel like if you start losing like 1 or 2 or 3 kilogram, it feels like getting off the weight jacket, and your two max increases, your recovery increases, and it's also easier on your mind because you're not focusing too much in the winter time. So I needed always a good break after the season, just to let your mind rest, not only for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That wasn't enough for me. I needed like a really long time to rest, 1 or 2 months, and then I did start training long rides just to have a good base.
Sounds like a hard job, Carl. Well,
yeah, it was a hard job, Hans.
so now you're feeling better. No, we see one thing I noticed now watching the race is that Rosa is on her own. She don't have any goals in front of her because Natalia is going in front of her, and it's hard to see the riders. And Natalia is already catching up a lot of riders. That gives a lot of motivation. And Rosa now also has some riders in eye.
But she's looking strong.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
looking good. There's a good rhythm, and she's also catching some other riders.
Yeah.
So you can see the power. She's outstanding pedaling, and
That gives a lot of
she's on
motivation
fire.
when you start to pass riders. It gives you a good flow. And I think Natalia did see pass already some other riders faster, and she's like very motivated. You know you're always on a good day when nobody passes you in the time trial and you start to pass people. So
it's a good sign.
That's a good sign. And
It's a very good sign.
yeah, you just have to find your own rhythm. And Carl, what do you think the girls did on the warm up, on the rollers at the start, or do they go all out, or do you think they they just do just to warm up a little bit, or do you think they really go smash it to the maximum to really have the engine heating up?
I think it's a personal thing. What some of the guys, they go on the roller, on the trainer, they go really full gas, but for a short time just go into the red to bring up your heart rate close to the maximum. And some other riders, they go a little bit slower. I never went really full gas. I just needed to warm up my engine a little bit, my heart rate, maybe up to 150, 160, and just be relaxed before the start, focus, and then switch the button to race mode.
Race mode it is for these guys for sure. You see how aggressive they attack. It's a young gun, full motivated, just lifting off next to the beach here in Torre del Rey.
It's funny to see how some guys start. Some guys go from the gun, they go really full gas, and some other guys, they try to get into the rhythm like very, very quick. Like we said before, the first part is quite flat, and to find a good rhythm on the flat part is important.
He's like he's fun. He's going off.
Yeah, some are laughing, eh?
Of course, it's the best way to race with fun, my opinion. Yeah, it's you are at the start block, and then you see the riders in front of you, and you start to see if your gloves are right, or shit, this guy in front of me looks fast, or this guy is motivated, and then you're on the block, and then it's the countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it's you first into the clock, you versus the elements, and just have this big fight for over 1 hour in your head, and you know it's gonna hurt. You have to put your mindset on the right place for this kind of racing, and I'm pretty sure all of them are used to it. I think now the elite riders, by now they are already the top riders. They are on the rollers, some music in the ears, full gas, new bike, new season, exciting stuff. And actually this time trial today, it has a little bit of everything. We have a fast start, then we have some brutal headwind on the Via Verde, then we have directly a loose single track, then we have this steep difficult climb, then we have this even steeper climb, this nice rocky downhill to the feed zone, and then the last downhill. It's very, very cool. It's very it's very, very fast, and then yeah, exciting. There we have the small resume of all the girls lifting off into this time trial. They're gonna go. There's Hannah. She has the third time at the medium point. She looks very focused. She's lifting off. It's just also the first pedal strokes here, they always hurt. And then here is the first part. You go off-road. You go to the Via Verde from the asphalt. It's a little bit a step up, so directly you know also if your tire pressure is spot on or that you're too soft or too hard pressure. Here's the tunnel. This is the Belgian girl Gregoire. She's on the same bike brand as me, so she must be fast. Carl. And then we have Constanza Fasoli. She's game face.
So that Via Verde, tell me about something. You've been a few times here. It's like a flat bicycle path to between some towns, and there also can be some traffic.
Yeah, it's an open bike path. It connects to all the way to to Bene Kassim, if I'm correct, and it's just cool that the people can ride off the big road and have this part, and it's really cool. They opened it for the race. It connects the single tracks with the start-finish zone, and it's a safe rate, and it's just a good place to ride. We're gonna do the resume of the women race. What happened till now? The action. Here we go. I think it's with Monica Calderon. All the way from Colombia coming here, having the altitude in advantage, but it seems she's not really on the pace in the medium in the time, and even here she is giving a hand sign to the e-bike that you have to be careful. She should be focusing on her own race, but she's also worried that Antonio Ortiz is not crashing to the normal cyclist on the path there. So this is the steep part to the to the Anten of Oropesa. You see the climb behind us. That's where they're going. So they go a little bit down from there. Here is just the for me the hardest part of the climb. It's really mean. You have to go over this small step. Even it's hard. I see it's tight racing between the three in the front, and it will be very, very interesting to see. After, I think we're gonna have within a half an hour we have some more results, and here you see it's got even busy with traffic on the single trail. The girls are like riding together, and I think you see Antonio trying to go here, and not a really surprise because Natalia Fischer is she was 2 times European champion, so she knows how to ride and she knows this race. It's very good to see that we're gonna have an exciting race for the next 3 days. I'm pretty sure if they're just 1 second from each other, it's gonna be very, very, very cool to watch.
Yeah, I think it's exciting if the gaps are not too big. They can finish within really small gaps. Then the fight is on for the next few days, and everyone is trying maybe. Thinking about new tactics, how to perform best or knock out the competitor.
Knockout, Carl. That's a different sport. Come on, Carl.
Yeah.
Be respectful. So the women race is unfolding.
It's a language barrier.
The women race is unfolding. They are on the second part of the course. In the meantime, the men's are lifting up. We are seeing that lead man number 50 is taking up. So they going down the numbers. There are some late registrations, so there are some higher numbers in there. It's going to be very, very exciting. I'm pretty sure that in the men, it's going to be a fight. It's really going to be a fight. I know how eager I spoke with Wout yesterday. He won the race twice. He's going like full nervous, full air helmet, semi-slick and full gas.
David de Maxis España. Nuevamente, Mediterranean Epic 2026 y ya van 4 ediciones que Maxis está presente en esta carrera. ¿Qué representa para vosotros estar en la carrera y cuando empezaste la colaboración?
Pues hará ya unos 4 años. Al final, esta prueba es una prueba muy exigente en la que podemos probar pues toda la gama de neumáticos de la modalidad y al final el apostar por esta prueba, que es una prueba ya reconocida a nivel internacional, digamos, europea, es una buena oportunidad para estar presente y probar los neumáticos.
Claramente está en vuestro ADN la alta competición y aquí es un campo de pruebas, como bien decís. Vosotros para este tipo de carreras traéis todo tipo de neumáticos y posibilidades para los corredores, pero ¿está enfocado más para el profesional o para el amateur o para todos en general?
Thank you, Edu.
No, para todos en general, pero yo creo que aquí destaca los profesionales o los que quieren acercarse más a esa exigencia. Entonces toman mucho como referencia neumáticos tipo Recon Race o algo así que tira más a la seguridad por el hecho de que es un terreno muy rocoso y existe mucho la posibilidad de rajar cualquier fallo. Entonces tiran un poco por esa prestación que da ese modelo, pero algunos así más arriesgados sí que le gusta a lo mejor un Aspen o algo así, que es muy rodador pero a la vez también pues tiene buen agarre.
Maxi siempre ha estado en la alta competición, empezasteis con una pequeña colaboración al mismo tiempo que iba creciendo la Mediterranean Epic y ahora ya sois uno de los principales patrocinadores y aupadores de esta carrera para conseguir que sea una referencia a nivel internacional. Así que, ¿cuál es vuestro nivel de satisfacción y sobre todo, pues, qué os aporta como marca tener esta carrera en vuestro elenco de catálogo de patrocinios nacionales?
Sí, muy contentos porque al final, como bien dices, empezamos con una pequeña colaboración y al final aquí la organización, el apoyo de la gente es brutal. O sea, al principio nosotros nos vimos, fue una sorpresa porque el crecimiento que da esto, tanto con participantes como todo lo que mueven, pues al final hace que una marca como la nuestra quiera apostar, porque al final el corredor es el que sale beneficiado y la zona y todo es espectacular.
Perfecto, muchas gracias y nuevamente gracias por dar apoyo a este deporte y en especial a esta carrera. Gracias.
Carl, I think I'm a bit in trouble now to translate this Spanish interview. Sorry, people, but what I understand is that Maxis, they are a sponsor of the event, and they are super happy to be here because it's one of the races where we have to really test the material to the maximum. There's a super good energy. You expect a little bit that Maxis have different tires. They have the Aspen for drier conditions and faster conditions, and they have different tires, and it's just really nice to have the feedback from the riders here, the energy here, and they just love to be on board. Can I just tell you, Carl, this guy number 44, Alberto, he was really on form. They won Alberto Barroso. He won the first stage last week in Tartessos. He is coming from cross country team, from Carlos Coloma Biachi cross country team. I think he will be one guy to watch today because he is really motivated. His partner crashed out, Jose Mari. Unfortunately, he is not here. His teammate, he crashed out the second day, and he is really on fire. It was his home race last week. So let's see if he can make some good times, and let's see in the first split where they are. Carl, any from your age, anybody racing still at the elite or?
Hans, now my age is a little bit older. My age, they're doing cameraman and like Jose Hamida and Antonio. And but you're the only one of my friends who's still racing. And
you had a black and white TV, or you already went in colors? Sorry, Carl. Sorry.
No. But like you said, I mean, a new season brings always new people. They develop a lot about the winter times. They put a lot of training, new material, new team. A new team can bring always extra motivation. I remember when I did or invented the new Team Bulls, it was like it was crazy because we were so full of motivation, and then we went for the first races, and it was something really new, and you can't describe it how much energy it gives you.
I know the feeling, Carl. You see
even
here,
a new bike or a new clothes gives you super new energy.
yeah.
It's like the
and I
sunshine
must say
clothes.
the blue of the Scott, it looks very clean. The guys are looking fast. He has also Morciro racing, his teammate later. He's starting a bit later. It's been a teammate for me, and we spoke also yesterday with them. They are they just having a good time. They also took off the pressure a little bit with their jokes, but I know everybody's on fire. It is 100%. I want to look forward to some splits. We have the first woman at checkpoint 2 that was in the top 5. We have Julia Gregoire. She is at checkpoint 2 at 1 hour and 1 minute. So we want to see soon how the racing at the woman is evolving. For the men, we cannot say much now because they just left off. We also have number 54 on the way. That's Cole Punchard. He is the the champion. He's coming from Canada all the way this way here. He's riding for Team Cannondale. Carl, they're coming here. They're coming here with three very strong riders, very young guns, and let's see what they're gonna bring in this Mediterranean Epic. I think it's gonna be full of surprises.
Team Cannondale is very well known, and
so they're gonna bring some fireworks, 100%. We're gonna go to some commercials, and we see you soon. So sorry for that, no commercials.
no commercials.
It's also new for us, sorry guys.
El verano es nuestro.
before. So they had a very, very good experience last year with Charlie Aldrich and Luca Matter. They had a superb World Cup season after, and I think if you have some good memories and good preparation, you always continue and repeat a good preparation. That's why they are coming back here. So I'm very excited to see what's their plan, what's their tactic is for today, how hard they want to go, and how good their prep was already in the past months or weeks. So yeah, it's always a good sign that they come back and also want to be in a good race.
100%, Carl. We see now that Rosa is on the fast section. She had the downhill done. That means he's almost maybe the hard work is going up. What I feel now, Carl, we're sitting in the tent here and the tent start to move a bit more and more and more, so the wind is picking up. Rosa is also going directly in their position. I think it's going to play a big role in the end of the of the time trial. You had the big climbs, you think you had it, and then you have this big section headwind, and you just have to put the watch down, and there's a maximum level of lactate in your legs, and then the wind is gonna hurt you a little bit more, Carl.
Yeah, the last part is, I mean, like we experienced yesterday. So where they're riding now, they have, I think, a lot of tailwind. They can easy speed up to 50 km an hour with the wind. And then the last 5 kilometers, you go left and right, and headwind, tailwind, changing rhythm, and it makes it a little bit difficult also with the corners. Yeah, and the wind is really picking up here. The tent is shaking a little bit, but yeah, that's racing, and you have to cope the conditions and be on fire.
Always you have to be on fire. This kind of racing.
Yeah.
The second point, we have Hannah Otto passing now first. He had there are more women coming in after that. She is in 1 hour on her way at checkpoint 2. It's not that far from the finish, but after that there's this small little stretch that we speak about next to the big road where the wind is straight in your face. No mercy.
No mercy.
No mercy, zero mercy.
The wind is not a friend of every cyclist, eh?
Pretty sure. And I think Rosa now is going to pass very soon on that time. And also I think Natalia Fischer now is on her way there. She looks a little bit a bigger gear now. She was on high cadence in the climb. She's a little bit pushing now. Maybe she is suffering a little bit. She needs to drink a little bit, but the speed still is it's insane. The e-bike next to it is loving it, but he's looking back to see if Rosa's there, but I don't think she will be inside. Carl, this section, you were on the wheel of Wout yesterday. I must say I was dropped a little bit together with Marti Aran yesterday. Oh, she's giving it extra gas on the handlebar.
I think there's no one behind. Maybe the e-bike, but the e-bike will not help her.
Well, there we have it. We have the second time on the second checkpoint. Natalia Fischer is almost a minute faster than Hannah Otto, that she's in third, and Julia Guerra is in third position, but Rosa still have to pass. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the mat now it's coming so soon. We have the time from Rosa as well. We can see if we have that 1 second gap, if it's bigger or different, it's gonna be quite close.
I think this is the time from the first checkpoint.
Yes, this is exactly the time of the first checkpoint.
So they are almost 8 kilometers or 7 kilometers before the finish line now.
Yeah. And we have the time, and Natalia Fischer is at the moment 7 seconds faster than Rosa van Doorn. So she's opening the gap by 1 minute. That could be in the downhill, or that could be also full gas on that flat section, or pushing that big gear where I thought she was struggling. She is definitely not. She's opening the gap on Rosa with 6 seconds. Maybe Rosa has a little surprise in the end, but I'm very excited. It's 7 seconds in 1 hour. Where do you find this 6 seconds? Where Carl? How?
Yeah, 6 seconds is nearly, or 7 seconds is nearly nothing. I mean, you can lose it in a corner, and you can lose it in the corner somewhere, 1 second, 2, 3 corners, or just hit the ground a little bit different or slip somewhere. So it's nearly nothing.
Nearly nothing between these two girls. We have a fight up our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be super excited for the next 3 days. I'm pretty sure you have to check in tomorrow again in the live action, because in the time trial you are on your own, so you are fighting against nobody, and tomorrow you can stay in the wheel, you can mental games, you can have attacks. Tomorrow the fireworks really lifting up. And
yeah, time trial is always different, eh?
Yeah,
I mean, if you're on your own and you push really hard and you think you're on fire and you're going well, but you never know your time. You only can check maybe your wattage, and if you're within your zones, and that can give you an opinion where you are and how are you doing.
So we go to the men, to the Cannondale boys, where you talk about. We have Charlie Albrits. He was second last year in the overall, second place after Wout Alleman. He won. There was less than half a minute after 4 days of racing car between those two. One thing I see, they have exactly the same aero helmet, so that's not going to be the difference.
That's a sign.
And he's off. Big guy, big unit of a guy. He is he is
a real powerhouse.
Yeah, he's a powerhouse, and yeah.
Yeah, he won.
Look at that.
He won a
Fugas
cross-country World Cup and a short-track World Cup, so he can push proper watts.
That's what you need in a time trial like this.
Yeah, you can see already he started quite fast, and he's already in an aero position. And look at the corner; he's taking it not slow.
No time to take it slow. This kind
Never.
of things. As we see, Natalia is pushing it.
Yeah, she's still on fire. Eh? You see, she's really pushing hard.
So now after this, she goes to the right, and that's that dirty little section there. You see that she overtook a woman, and the woman now wants to stay in the wheel.
Probably now she has the headwind.
Yep. We have Hannah Otto. She finished. She finished in the time of 1 hour, 9 minutes and 57 seconds. That's now the time to beat. Second time in now, it's Julia Gregoire. She is at 1 hour and 11 minutes exactly. You see the sticker on the nose, some extra oxygen, aerodynamic helmet, aerodynamic glasses, everything full gas. I think maybe if she go right here, I think Rosa can see her in the distance. That would be maybe some extra motivation. Wow, look Natalia just giving it everything I can.
Yeah, you can see she's got a lot of headwind, and she can't keep the rhythm with the bigger gear. So she has to stand up just to relax a little bit the other muscles. Maybe it's better to sit in the saddle and be more aerodynamic. Maybe go a little bit down and with the front and just survive this part, because then we go under the bridge, left side, and then you have the side wind again.
But no rest till the last. The last meter when they're turning on here in Europese Del Mar at the finish line.
The last kilometers you have to push, because you gained already so much. You can't just give up the last few meters. You have to go to the end, full gas.
Carl, we have to do everything at 100%. Always. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit of an inside joke. We had a big discussion. Me and Carl, we like to speak about life, and there's always, you have to do everything 100%.
Yeah,
and it's exactly what those girls are doing at the moment.
You said you're a 100% guy.
We don't hear him.
Bueno, Isma, Laura, no sé si me oís los dos. Bueno, pues un auténtico espectáculo lo que está haciendo Natalia Fischer hoy en la crono. No sé los referencias de tiempo porque no los oigo, pero es increíble. Yo creo que el espectador tiene que estar disfrutando de estas imágenes, cómo se está entregando, con qué fuerza demuestra que está en su estado de forma, qué capacidad técnica ha tenido para salvar esa zona húmeda de la parte norte del recorrido, que no estaba nada complicado, no estaba nada fácil, perdón, y ha tenido la capacidad para salvarlo sin ningún fallo, y con una deportividad increíble. Cada vez que pasaba a sus compañeras les pedía paso, les daba las gracias y seguía el crono.
So Antonio Ortiz was very impressed by the high speed of Natalia Fischer. It's just she's not taking it easy, and he's really enjoying like everything to be so close in the race, and hope that everybody is enjoying the images.
Yeah, it looks like that Natalia and Rosa are having a exceptional ride, and it's a fight between the two of them.
It's gonna be a fight. A quick update about the men's race. We speak about the Kindle boys a lot already, but they prove what they bring to this race. We see that Cole Punchard, the champion from Canada, he passed the first checkpoint 2 minutes faster than the second time out there.
Wow.
So he's setting the benchmark at 20:44, and I'm very curious to see who's gonna pass after that. We see Natalia taking the last turn. She's gonna. Wow, this hurts. Yeah, we see. Yeah, the coming in. Natalia Fischer is close to the finish. She's pushing the from the high cadence in the beginning. Carl, you see the difference.
Big. Yeah, she's giving it all out.
But what a first day for her. I think she at the finish line she has no idea. But if Rosa's not catching you, you know you're on a good day, and it motivates you. And she already catch Monica, Constanza, a lot of other riders, so she knows she's on a good day, and she knows end of this road there's the roundabout, and maybe she can wave us to it. She can wave to us at the tent on the right side. She's gonna pass behind us, and then she's gonna probably look at the stopwatch, wait exactly 1 minute, and then we're gonna know if Rosa is faster or not. It's something that I used to do. I always like to have control. I'm a bit of a control freak, Carl. I would always love to pass the finish line. There we are at the beach again. Probably she's relieved that it's gone, or that it's done. That she can really put the focus on the recovery. And you see that that Pilar behind her, she kept the gap. Respectful riding, no drafting, and it's till the finish. She's here.
Yeah, till the finish. Every second counts, and you have to push really to the end. It's only over when you're on the finish line. Yeah, Rosa is also giving it all, so she's catching another rider. Yeah.
It looked like that Hannah Otto did a good final from the checkpoint 2 till the finish line. She gained some time on Natalia, that she is now just around half a minute slower than Natalia. So maybe Natalia losing a little bit to the end, and Rosa's catching up. So we're gonna see it very soon. I think Antonio Ortiz is gonna charge his e-bike to get to the finish line. And there she is. Looking quite calm. Maybe she's saving something for the last days. There we go. The big guns lifting up, Carl. There's David Valero.
David Valero.
The powerhouse.
Yeah, powerhouse, very well known from the Cross Country World Cup. He switched now more to marathon, and also a new team.
Yes, a strong formation.
100%.
Cover shoes. And we have a little bit surprise. Well, the e-bike is trying to following Charlie, and we have also the woman results in, Carl, and I hope everybody's ready for a small. I'm turning my phone away so you cannot see it. I'm very happy with the result. No judgment, but it seems that Natalia really, with the big gear, she started to struggle. Maybe she had a mechanical or something going on, because she was really fast. But Rosa van Doorn catched up some time. She closed the 7-second difference from checkpoint 2, and she won the stage. We have to wait till all the girls are in, but it looks like she won the stage, and she's around 13 seconds faster than Natalia. We're gonna speak with them later to see.
Congratulations to your team. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Rosa, and also to Natalia. Very strong ride. 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Everything is open for the next days, and
it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, it's nice and close. So we can try a lot.
We have the girls in the top 3 with less than 45 seconds between the girls.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be very exciting racing for the next 3 days. Like I said, more race dynamics tomorrow. They can stay in each other's wheels, and let's focus on the men race. Thank you, girls, for having such a tight race and such cool
yeah, just to come back a little bit to Rosa. I mean, she was 7 seconds behind, and she made up 30 seconds on the last flat part. So you see, if you save some energy and you have a good rhythm and not dying on the last kilometers, you can make up time.
Maybe, Carl, maybe we have some experience. Maybe you're right, but maybe also something happens with Natalia.
So never give up.
We're not sure yet. Yeah, that's 100% sure. You have to ride till the finish line. But woof, hey, there we go. There the big engines has started. I really look forward to see the split times. I'm gonna change the app and keep everybody informed what's gonna happen in the men race. David Valero, he's coming from cross country, so this 1 hour. This 1 hour full gas out hurt box moment for him. It's going to be something he's used to, and I think also he wants to prove to his team that he makes the right choice. It's always nice to make your team proud. The beginning of the year, fighting against those 3 young wolves here, fighting against Wout Alleman, the 2 times defending champion. It's going to be fireworks. I expect really close gaps and
yeah, we already see fireworks. Look at that guy. He's pushing. Charlie's having a blast and really using the biggest gear what I can see and pushing hard.
Chain rings. We asked some people yesterday what chain rings do you think are they're running, or what information do we have?
I guess they're having a 38 in front. What are you riding, Hans?
At the moment, I am in my training period, so I am at the 34.
Oh,
I saved the bullets, but
so it's like me, 34.
Yeah,
I don't have the legs anymore from the past years, and I don't need that fast speed in the flat parts. I want to just climb without getting off the bike.
Master category chain rings. No, it's going to be fun. We speak with Wout yesterday. Wout is on a 38 chainring. Yeah, he said it's
I think it's the way to go.
It's a bit hard in the first steep climb where David is coming in a few kilometers. But the last part there's still wind and it's like 2-3% down all the way to the finish. So you really need the big one there.
Yeah, and also a bigger chainring feels on the flat part a little bit better for the legs. And so you have a little bit more variety, even if it's, yeah.
I think in the tunnel, I think David was putting around
you can feel the pain.
Yeah,
you can feel the pain.
If I could look in those bike computers, I think there is not much what's going on at the 400. I think everybody.
Oh, it's more. Yeah, I think it's 450, 480.
Yeah, and Hermida's gonna give us some live updates.
Lisa, perfecta, no hay barro por el momento y buen tiempo y sol. ¿Qué más podemos pedir? Espectáculo y Mediterráneo Epic.
So we had Hermida there. I think the connection was a bit lost. The only thing I hear, Carl, is that e-bike from him was on full power. You hear? The only thing we heard was the e-bike.
And
full gas.
we had a short idea. I think Hermida wanted to say something, but he was out of breath.
For sure, he was impressed. The last 3 riders are lifting up. It's gonna get empty at Torre del Rey. People are moving up to the finish line.
Marc Stutzmann
from Swiss, solid rider, always good, always strong.
Always in front, very motivated, and very nice guy, and yeah, always on fire.
They are riding the flight attendant. A lot of batteries nowadays on the bike, Carl. I remember you go with cantilevers and V-brakes. There was zero electronic. A lot of things have changed over the year, and it's improving the riding so much. The bikes are handling so much of stuff. There are inserts like mousse in the tires to prevent flat tires. There are sensors that automatically lock out the suspension. The bikes now, they still look at bikes, but they are changed so much over the years, and it makes the riding more enjoyable. It makes we can handle a lot of more stuff. So it's look at as you see, look at the bike power meters, electronic shifting, electronic lockout. It's just insane.
Insane. Yeah, the brands they improve every year, just a little bit every year, and there a little bit. And 2 years ago, I had the feeling to ride my 2016 bike when I won the last Cape Epic, and it was. I thought, like, how can you ride this bike, or how could we ride this bike? So.
Somebody that knows how to ride the bike is this guy. Still making a joke with the commissaries, but the full aero helmet. So it's not the same as we saw from the Kendo guy. This is another even more aero helmet. So he taking it serious. He won the race the last 2 years.
How many watts can you save with this helmet?
For sure 500, or if it's not 600. No. I have no idea. There's always a small margin. Fresh white socks. He's eager to win, always. I think he will be very nervous at the start, and he's just. I'm gonna try to get some numbers from the watts. That it's gonna be very impressive. Smooth, looking focused. That's it. Everybody is off the start gun. Everybody is on the way. Now we can wait for the timing and see what's going on. Who's did his homework, and
yeah, you can see directly time trial position or aero, not time trial position, but the aero position. Just increasing the speed and taking the momentum, finding a good rhythm, and pushing.
So we have the top three men. They are left. It is Stutzman, strong rider, Climatisa Orbea. Then after that, they have Samuel Porro. It's somebody we have to mention. He is one of the smoothest. He looks like on the bike that he's not suffering. He's a very, very good climber. It would suit him second on the big climbs today, 100%. He can come to races beginning of the season fully motivated and directly fighting for the podium spot, or he can also come here to just find a rhythm. It's always a bit different. For sure, Wout is not starting like this. I'm pretty sure he's all out, and I'm not 100% sure, but that e-bike looks like he's 10 meters behind.
So you can't catch him.
I raced with this guy. I know what he's capable of, and I already feel the legs of the e-bike.
You can see there's a lot of headwind. He's also pushing a really big gear. Wow, pushing.
Yeah.
I think for Wout is a very extra motivation. If you won the race last year and you come here, you want to win again. You want to show off, and just being on top of the game. First little climb now, finding another rhythm.
Carl, we are forgetting some people. We have the timing from the first time, and two guys here. They are from the same country as you. You have to support your people there. The first time is still by far the fastest. Is Cole Punchard. He is over half a minute faster than Lucas Baum, who also had left quite early from the start block. And then we have 21-25. It's just like 40 seconds slower. We have Luca Martin. The top three guys passing. Marcelo is also having a good day. He's up there. Still, the big guns still have to pass, but it's a good indicator that the cross-country guys, the young guns, there's no one there older than 25. They are all young and motivated. So maybe the experienced guys are pacing different, but they are on fire. And also, let's speak a little bit about your two you two guys from your country. Lucas Baum, he's here with Georg Egger from Speed Company.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned them because we didn't see them on camera. Lucas Baum, he spent this year the whole winter in South Africa, and he came here for the race to get some race kilometers in, and also preparing for the next big goals for the Cape Epic. He seems to be in a very good shape because he had the best weather conditions in South Africa, and I think he's super motivated. Georg, his mate, his friend, he's always staying in Germany and training in the cold conditions like I did. It can get really nasty sometimes because this winter wasn't ideal for training in Germany. We had a lot of really bad weather, a lot of rain, snow, and terrible conditions, not much sun. That made it really hard. So, but we see like the first time gaps with Lucas. Lucas is second, right? And where's Georg?
Georg is
a little bit off.
He is not he didn't pass yet. So.
Oh, okay. So I'm excited. These guys will make it run.
Yeah, it's a good mix of experienced riders we have here from the marathon. Some veterans, some more multiply winners, battling it out with teammates, young riders, aggressive riders. Last year was already a really good show between Wout and this rider here in screen, Charlie Alberts. It's gonna be fun. This is the section where I would say if you want to take a gel or you need to get something in, it's a little bit downhill. You also see Charlie is a little bit stretching the back, trying to shake out some of the lactate, which is probably not possible.
Yeah, he's loosening up a little bit his legs and stretching his back. But he didn't drink no gel till now, so probably they will not use any food.
Interesting to see. We have now the time from Charles Alberts. He is exactly 13 seconds slower than his teammate. So till now it's a 1-2 of Team Cannondale. They are very close. 20 seconds faster than Lucas Baum. So it's let's see what Antonio has to say. He's close by Charles Wheel.
Pues sí, efectivamente, estoy aquí con Charlie Aldrich. He salido desde el principio, como habéis podido ver. La primera bajada, la más técnica, muy rota, donde el año pasado nos brindó un magnífico espectáculo de técnica y habilidad. Este año me ha parecido que se ha tomado un poquito más calmo. El año pasado los nervios de estrenarse en esta carrera quizás le hicieron correr un poco al estilo cross country, y lo estoy viendo un poquito conservador. Veremos los tiempos, pero lo que está claro es que Charlie Aldrich, un corredor muy técnico, muy rápido y muy inteligente, se está tomando esta etapa como un auténtico corredor de maratón, y es que está apretando los sitios donde no le puede costar energía, seguramente para luego guardar la parte final, como habéis dicho en la retransmisión con las chicas, mucho viento rodador, y está guardando las zonas técnicas, no está apretando en excesivo para poder sacar todo el potencial que tiene el grandísimo y corpulento corredor de Inglaterra. Así que veremos, pero ahora mismo está corriendo de una manera muy conservadora y evidentemente muy técnico. En estas zonas tan técnicas gasta poquísimo.
So Armida is having a great time following him. He's riding very, very efficient, using all his technical skills. He's a very intelligent technical rider. So he's just, again, abreast, and it must be fun to be so close up to the riders and being in the moment.
Welcome again, your second time here at Mediterranean Epic. New expectations. Last year you were a newbie. You started to race marathon and also long distance stage races. So what are your expectations for today?
Yeah, just enjoy. We are the sun, and I'm happy to be on the bike. First race of the year, and yeah, do the good TT, and after we see. But we are here for build the shape, and we see for the result. But the first goal is to build the shape, pass some time on the bike at high intensity, and it will be so nice.
Now that you know who is the time trial for today, last year you had a good time trial also. So today is one of those stages you mark in the plan.
Yeah, honestly, the TT I think it worked well for the cross country rider, and but yeah, every stage is so nice, and yeah, we see today it will be windy, I think, and but yeah, it will be good.
Okay, thanks a lot, and have a good day.
Thanks. Yeah, Kyle, the wind, everybody's talking about it and we're feeling it more and more. So maybe if you start early like Cole from Cannondale, he starts quite early. Maybe he has the advantage that the wind is not that strong and he can put a really strong time, but it doesn't take anything away that he is such a strong motivator, a strong young rider with a lot of power. One guy is also coming up in the top 3 now in checkpoint number 1 is Christoph Lukacic. He is coming back to Mediterranean Epic. He's fighting always for stages, the rider from Poland. He finished 9th last year, so also he's one guy towards, especially toward the longer stages. He's a very good climber, so on day 3 or 4 I think he will put on some fireworks. And there's so many names. Like we have 116 elite riders, so they're gonna be surprises, and this is just super excited, and I really want to see how it's gonna evolve the next 3 days.
Yeah, till now we don't have big surprises. I mean, all the big names are in front, they're delivering, and yeah, I hope the winters doesn't play a big role for between the riders, but it doesn't look like. And oh, now Wout is on fire. But I don't think he's going really on the limit. I think he's pacing himself, just keeping a good momentum. And he also been riding the course yesterday, and he knows exactly what's coming. I was behind him on some of the parts in the flat part, and yeah, I was he was pushing in front. I was on the back on the limit, and yeah, it was impressive to see how much these guys can push.
100%. Let's explain a little bit about the tire choice for this kind of race. It's been raining this morning, so the rocks are a little bit slippery on the trail. Unfortunately, we didn't have too much shots from there at the moment. But I have a discussion this morning with Wout. Yesterday we were all the time on slicks, like so all bike brands, the different tires. We have a slick, that's the super fast, less grip but super fast rolling. Then you go a little bit more grip, a little bit more knobs, but the rolling resistance, of course, is a little bit less. So also, it's not about only going full out. You also have to make the right decisions to find the good tire for this race. And I spoke with Wout this morning. Yesterday it was slick front and rear, and it's just very. It's a risk, but you can go very fast. And after the rain, we had a discussion, and he's moved to a tire that have a little bit more grip in the front, but still keeping the slick in the rear. If you're a technical, very good rider, you can risk it to go slick front and rear. If you want to be more safe, or it's also this kind of this kind of decisions. There are 100 decisions you make every day that's gonna make the difference. So you have to do everything right to be here on the top of the list. And you can tell end of the day if it's good or not. Carl, I am always quite clear about my tire choice, and we're safe. We go for a bit more knobs to be secure. We don't want to risk too much of our safety, but
yeah, you're right.
It's cool, but that there's always a different mindset between riders, and they make different decisions.
Yeah, you can see how much these guys are under pressure, because they're fighting for every second, and so they want to really have the right tire choice. I mean, I always wanted to be safe, and I want to have the most fun on the bike. And if I push the corner, I want exactly to know what the bike is doing, and not be surprised by a knobby or knobless like semi-slick on the front. So my tire choice is always the same in the front. I want a lot of grip, and I rather lose 2-3 watts, but not ending up in a crash in the corner.
I think these guys don't want to lose any watts, but it's like you said, it's a difficult decision. End of the day, you need to see everything. If you lose some grip because you want to have the fast tire and you have to put your foot on the ground on this kind of climb, you lose that 3 seconds that is faster. So it's very difficult. Here we have Luca Martin. He is taking Or, yeah, I
No,
think
this
it's-
is Charlie.
No, this is. I think it's. I'm not sure. Well, they look very much the same. Same bike.
Same
It's
bike.
sorry for that, guys. But yeah, he's just taking some drinks, same as Rosa did, just some fresh water. And
So no one is playing the tactic what we said before,
No, because
taking a new bottle.
I spoke to my coach, and he's also very into aerodynamic, and he say, even if you don't take the bottle, it's maybe lighter, but it has more aerodynamic.
Martin is first, and you are just 10 seconds behind. First and two position, you are guys. Come on.
And it's we had some info there. They're catching up some riders. It's gonna be exciting. It's more tension. The race is building up.
So Wout must catch now Samuel Leporo.
It looks like it, and that's for Wout. It would be an amazing motivational boost.
Yeah, it's a boost. It's completely boost if you see the rider in front, and he's been starting a minute in front of you. So, whoa, it's full gas.
Yeah, we have a split time for the Spanish followers that want to know that Valero, he is just 3 seconds behind Cole, so he is the second fastest time. He is 10 seconds faster than Chalbits after 20 minutes. So we really have a race on our hands. I think we go to the roundabout now, and Porro is going on the right, and Wout is taking it on the left. Different lines, and for sure a good motivation for Wout. If you can catch already after 20 minutes, you catch somebody you close 1 minute. It's a great boost of motivation. And this little part, you go a little bit down, then you go to the antenna. It's also painful, and wow, it's the big gear. Wout is pushing it.
And now we have a technical climb. You have also to choose the right lines. You remember yesterday you asked me left or right, and we choose different lines. And yeah, the one was a bit faster. I think your line was faster. The right one. Let's see.
It was my legs, Carl.
Ah, okay.
no.
let's
See, Wout is also taking the right line here. Yeah.
The right line. Exactly. It looks faster.
And you see at the trees, the wind is really, really picking up. So that's gonna play a factor. I think the people will, the interviews afterwards will be a lot about the wind. This is a very cool drone shot. It's very nice to see. Left there will be the antenne, and then after it you will see the big climb they have to do after. The tempo is incredible.
It's incredible. I don't think that Wout is overpacing it. He's just in a good shape. I mean, you must know it. He can push big wattage, and yeah, Samuel is maybe a little bit behind in his shape, and Wout is incredibly on fire.
It's a diesel version versus a normal engine. I think like Samuel is a very experienced rider. He's building up to the season. He makes his decisions. You say the time trial 1 hour. I don't think it's really his cup of tea. So for sure he will be. And the next day we will see him shining for the colors of Climatiza Orbea. So in this downhill, Carl, I remember yesterday this climb is so steep, so your heart rate is through the roof. It's actually the most technical one of the day. It's very rocky because there's not many loose rocks, but it's like big rocks. A left-hander. I took my line, you took your line, and we came down at the same speed. I think Wout is just 100% sending it. Does it change towards the race? How much risk you're gonna take in the downhill?
I think in this downhill, we said also yesterday, look how rough it is. You're not going to win the race on this downhill, but for sure you can lose the race when you have a flat tire or a puncture or don't get the right line. So I think it's important to stay like calm and just continue a nice, smooth line.
Is the word.
Yeah, and Wout did it perfectly.
Yeah, Wout is technically. I've been racing many times with him, and he is about clean lines. Don't risk it. He is also confident enough in racing when we're racing directly against each other. Like tomorrow, we have 2 days like this. He's confident enough to just let the riders go in front of him, to don't take the risk to flat any crazy things. He's really a conservative. He's really an intelligent rider. So I think he will know where to put the watts down and where to keep the bike in one piece to the finish line.
So David Valera is also going a little really good pace, smooth, and you see the e-bike behind how hard they must work to follow these professionals.
Yeah, David coming from the cross country. I don't think he's really gonna listen to our Spanish commentary because his English is not very good. So maybe we can say something about him that he's never gonna hear. Nada. He's such a nice guy. For me, he's one of the gentlemen of the sports. He is always about fair play. He's just about putting the numbers down, putting the watts down, and we will see. Like he's giving the young Cannondale guys already a hard time after 20 minutes. Big engine.
That's what I have in mind with David, remembering him from the World Cups from the old days. He always been catching up in the last 2-3 laps. I mean, his speed was so incredibly fast on the last part of the race, and let's see if he can deliver this also today. So don't be affected by the first part of the race. I think he's holding back. Hans is eating now a little bit. A donut. No.
Sorry for that. I thought racing makes you hungry, but also talking makes you hungry. Beginning of the climb, David is taking some energy in gel. He's exactly halfway point after 12.5 kilometers. There's the feed zone.
This is the first time we see someone taking a gel.
Maybe if he would, maybe we can give him a tip for tomorrow. He just have to give the gel to the people in the feed zone, and then he don't have to carry the gel the first. Just 20 grams for the first half an hour. Maybe will make the difference at the finish.
So did you see he put his gel back in the pocket? So there's a rule. If you litter, you get a fine by the UCI, and I think the first fine is about 150 Swiss francs, and the second rule, offend is 350 Swiss francs. But we are mountain bikers. We take our litter, our garbage in our pockets. We don't throw it away.
100%. We have sometimes from the first checkpoint, the team speed company, they take the same rhythm. The guys did their homework. They 1 second from each other. They're passing in the 6th and 7th time at the moment. Martin Stosek, my teammate, also there in the top 10. Till now, the top 10 is just like a little bit more than half a minute from each other. So it's very, 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 very close racing. About now is making his way up to this small little single track where you go a little bit down. This part was a little bit loose rock, so it's more people pass, of course.
Yeah, he uses the dropper post a lot.
Clean line on the trails, but still there are some loose rocks. And you can go fast, but you have to be always super, super, super careful.
Hans, are you using your dropper post a lot?
You should ask my dropper post. No, 100%. Yeah, it's one thing. If we didn't have that car, we are like going so long in the time. I don't remember. We didn't ride that much or so many years with the dropper post. But it's something, once you're used to it, you don't want to take it off. It's something that helps you a lot. You have more space to move the bike between your legs, so it gives you a little bit more safety. Your center of gravity goes a little bit lower, so it's just another thing that we speak before. The bikes are getting so advanced, and they change so many things that you can go fast, you can enjoy more the bike, and for this I think everybody here is on the dropper post. Maybe Lucas Baum would be the only one that is, when everybody goes left, he would like to go right. So yeah, that could be the. Oh yeah, as you see here, about is like this part is very loose. then he saw he has the slick in the rear, and then the first thing is gonna skip. It's his wheel. But as I can see, the e-bike has a difficult time to follow him, so still he's very fast. Just not to speak bad about the e-bike riders, but the e-bike riders, they have this huge 2.6 heavy protection downhill tires where they can just easily take all the downhills, and they have this 15 kilo bike to throw around in the corners. But
I think it's more 25 kilo bike.
Yeah. So they have grip on the tires, and the ride is there. I don't know, Wout is looking back, but if you have number one, I think nobody's coming. Maybe he's thinking that we are coming, Carl.
Or the e-bike.
Oh, he's waiting for the e-bike.
But it can confuse you sometimes if you, I mean, even when you know you're first and or the last person on course, and then the e-bike comes, and then you're not sure. Oh, we get the first results of the first checkpoint. Hans?
Yeah, exciting. We speak about three people a lot. We speak about Cole, David and Wout, and they passing as the first three riders. And there is there's just 8 seconds separating them. So same as the woman race, I think it's going to be the last part, the headwind part, that's going to be very, very important. That if you fire your matches or you too motivated, you're going to pay the price. And I think Wout is one of the guys that's super experienced. David as well. They know their body very well. They know how to do this 1 hour full effort. Also, Charles is it's within. There are like five riders within 15 seconds, so it's all about the second part. Cannot wait to see the checkpoint of the second checkpoint, to see the times in and see what happened. Till now, what I know is that Cole is passing the fastest also at the second checkpoint at 49:39. So yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I'm already super excited, Carl. I don't know how about you. My mountain bike heart is pumping. I feel for the guys. I actually feel that I'm a little bit in the race, and somehow my legs are also hurting watching this.
My heart rate is also going up. Like I said, I mean, all these three guys in front, they can go really fast the last kilometers, and so we have a new time. Luca Matteo is in second at the checkpoint. So the Kendall guys, they obviously did a good job in the winter time, and they are close. They are 4 seconds apart. But let's see. There's still a flat part in the headwind.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time to go, and why we have the timing faster from the cross-country boys is that the start order here is by marathon ranking, and then after that is to cross-country ranking. So Charles has some points from Marathon Epic last year, the second place for marathon. So that's why he's in the mix with the marathon riders. And then if you don't have any marathon points, you start behind the lowest ranked marathon rider. So that's why we have the times of Cole and Luca Martin earlier in than the cross country men. So it's also difficult to find the right difference between the riders, but it gives a good indication. And I'm surprised because Luca Martin was a little bit behind in the first checkpoint, but he did maybe very, very good downhill, and he just 4 seconds behind Carl Punchard. So it's gonna be very, very close. It's gonna be again a very excited racing. It would be very boring if people will finish like 2-3 minutes behind each other, and we have some racing the next 2 days. It's just everybody gonna defend the time, and we just hold the wheel and no attacks. But with these timings, 3 days, Carl, 100% fireworks guaranteed, and 100% sure it's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, the level is, like you said, the level is so high, and the training and the support of all the riders is really on a high level, and they're doing their homework like 110%, not only 100%, and it's all about performance, but it's for us spectators, it's so awesome to see how they ride these trails. And yeah, it's I think the cross-country riders, they even have a little bit more of a benefit for the trails than the marathon riders. I think they technically maybe a little bit more advanced.
I do agree, even though there are marathon riders that have the same level as cross-country riders, but in general the courses in the marathon are less technical than what the guys from Kendall are used to. It looks like that Pau Zamora there, he missed giving the bottle to Wout Alleman, but maybe also Wout decided last minute like I know the timing is very close, Pau, keep your bottle, save it for tomorrow. This part of the climb, it's a little bit up and down. You can find some momentum in the small downhills to keep up to speed to the next climbs, but after that, we will see it later on, it's really a steep gradient for 1.5 kilometers. It's just very constant. And about this all the time, in the saddle, out the saddle, just putting the watch down. And I don't know if the e-bike battery is a little bit empty there or or Wout is just say, hasta luego.
Bye-bye.
Hasta luego, I'm gone.
Yeah, this climb is special because there's no rhythm. You have like always little peaks like stairs. So there's one part a bit steeper and then little downhill and then steep again. So it's always up and down, and on the steep part you can easily push to 500 watts and then relax again. So here we have an interview.
We are on the right there, Carl. Nice and dry out of the wind.
The wind is pumping, hey?
It's interesting. Small gaps. There is, I think the elite men coming in one by one. They will have their timing ready. The application have the live timing very fast, so you don't have to wait half a day to have the results like back in the day that they're counting the seconds and the minutes. It's quite fast, and it's just for me always when after the finish line I always was nervous. I had an indication if I did a good or bad race, because you know when you catch riders or you know your feeling or you see your numbers nowadays. But still, it's always also mentally it's hard, because you maybe have a lot of expectations about the season, but still sometimes it's you are disappointed and you have to find the confidence again to go hard the next day. And it's time trials is a very mental game. It's heavy on the mind. Maybe it's a short physical effort, but mentally it takes a bit more than just anticipate what happened in the normal states. If you start all together, you just have to follow the wheels. You have to read the race. You have to use the tactics. You don't have to be always like 100% sharp, even though I believe that you have to do everything 100%. Carl, that discussion again.
Do you like time trials, Hans?
Yeah, you can wake me up for that early for a time trial. I would love to do it, because it's a mental thing, and I love to use my brain more than my legs.
I must say I also like the time trial. Also, I wasn't that successful in time trial, but I loved it to fight against the clock on your own. Hans, talking about numbers, what do you think? How much is the average power with the guys in the time trial? Like,
tell me a kilowatt.
A kilowatt.
Well,
do you think they push like 5.8?
Oof, that's a lot of calculation.
That's a lot of calculation.
I think there's from the top 3 there's nobody coming in on the 400 watt normalized. Let's go back to some of the action earlier this morning. We have, as a men's race, we have a women race coming on. The girls are giving us fireworks early on the week. Rosa and Natalia, they battling it out. It looked like Natalia was faster in the beginning. She had small gaps. She was very aggressive riding, as you can see here. And then her cadence went up a little bit. Little bit bigger bigger gear towards the end. Maybe she had some trouble with the rear. I don't know. But then Rosa was, as you can see, very secure, very smooth, very confident. She looked at me very confident on the bike, and that was the winning tactic today.
Yeah, Rosa did a very good job. I had the feeling that maybe Natalia she started a little bit too fast. So you can see also she was fighting a lot on the last meters, and Rosa just stay calm and pushed the nice gears, and yeah, she made up close to 30 seconds from the last checkpoint to the finish, and won the stage.
Good start for Team Buff BA. I'm happy to hear. Here we see that is Charlie Albrits. He is on the asphalt, putting his head in the wind, and Hermida's gonna give some information.
Muy bien. Un deleite bajar detrás de Charlie Aldrich. Ha sido un auténtico regalo de Navidad. La bajada que ha hecho espectacular, rapidísima. Y como digo yo, nació para violinista y le regalaron un violín. Así que espectacular la bajada. Lo veo más relajado que el año pasado, no tan espitoso, no tan nervioso por ganar la carrera. Así que está corriendo como un auténtico veterano. Ya se han juntado con el dorsal 22 y están haciendo trabajo de equipo, entre comillas, para llegar a meta en estos tramos tan largos y estos planos con viento de cara.
Yeah, like we said, he's also speaking about the headwind. I'm not sure, Carl, what we have to say here, but we will. It's not our opinion to say something, and that's it.
Yeah, it's always difficult in the heat of a race. Maybe you oversee, and but no.
No,
we don't say anything.
We don't say anything. It's not our job. But it's an individual time trial. We have, I think, Teus Router of Bas Luca de Vries, 22, the Dutch rider. Now it's going to be overtaken by Charles Albrits. Sharp right turn, left turn, and then the last puts in the headwind.
That's also camaraderie, showing the guy behind, hey, there's a right turn, not just going right.
Yep.
It avoids maybe accident or a crash.
Something else, Carl. How many times did you finish this race?
Oh, honestly, I was not a single one. I was here 4 years ago, but it was that switch from professional to amateur rider or master rider, and I was here to support the team, but I was also on the e-bike and filming and pre-riding the course like we do today. But I really like the atmosphere here, the tracks. It's proper mountain biking, a lot of single tracks, and you already see it in the time trial. How much fun is it to ride on this course?
100%. It's just, for me, it's just a mix of a lot of nice trails, a lot of float trails, a lot of steep climbs, technical climbs, which I really like about this race. Normally we always go up big roads in marathon, but Hector is not saving us from technical parts where maybe some biker hike is going on and you have to get off the bike. So they're going now to the last stretch. It's a bit difficult.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. I hope these two don't get in trouble sharing some work together. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's in the heat of a race. Maybe you don't think about it, and then you realize only after, oops, there was something. Hans, what are the split times now?
They are exciting, Carl. I'm just very on the tip of my. Yeah, this is drafting. Normally is not allowed. Of course, if you are alone behind and two people are working in front of you, it's an advantage. And it's not up to us to judge this or comment this. This is why we have the commissary, and we will see what happened. But I hope it doesn't affect the race, the fair play, and the respect for each other. So we almost. Going on here, but we are getting closer to the finish. We're gonna have opening, the live timing. So we have the two Cannondale riders already at the finish line. We have Cole Bernhardt having
Pues
the fastest
espectacular el
timeline.
poderío de fuerza entre los dos corredores del KMC y el Cannondale. Veníamos rodando bastante rato, 50, 51, 52 por hora, y siguen en ello. Así que veremos el tiempazo que van a marcar los dos, aunque el corredor del KMC ha sido cazado por Cannondale, por Aldrich, pero espectacular, poderío y fuerza. Charlie Aldrich en los planos, impresionante. 50, 52 con esta planta que tiene, que parece que no hace fuerza, parece que no avanza, pero increíble cómo va rodando. Qué orgullo poder ofrecer estas imágenes, porque no se aprecia realmente lo rápido que van. Intentamos lo mejor, pero bueno, me llevan al corte y resurrección todo el rato.
It looks like Jose Antonio Hermida is impressed by the speed of the riders. It's they're going very, very, very fast. He say that the images are not giving justice how fast they go, and it's just he have to take the shortcut here to to see how the speed actually is. Carl, you had a small pee break. You getting too nervous for this action?
Yeah, I got very nervous. I had to go for a special treatment. Wow. So they're going fast. Last 500 meters on full gas. But now there's a third person in the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what's happening later today. It's not. We were yesterday at the UCI meeting, and it was clearly that they said that there is no drafting allowed. So probably they're gonna figure it out. At the finish line, still there are three riders. They are like the riders coming in now. Lucas Baum, 1 hour 30 seconds at 8 time at the moment. 2 minutes off the tempo of Cole Bernhardt.
I think for Lucas it was also the first race. Maybe he needs to wake up his engine. And
maybe it's a little bit cold for him. He came from 30 degrees in South Africa to 15 degrees here in Oropesa del Mar.
Yeah, South Africa was even hotter. I think I was following a little bit. It was up to 40 degrees, 42 degrees. So he must be freezing here.
We have the finishing time from Charlie Albrits. He finished third at the moment. 17 seconds between the 3 Cannondale riders. So let's see who's gonna get.
Wow.
Who of the marathon guys? Cannondale. They showed what they have. Cards are on the table. Let's see if the marathon guys can shake it up or if it's gonna stay like this.
Yeah, the cards are on the table. So Kendall did a good job, and they had a good training. I think they're still not on 100% because the World Cups are still coming up in May or something, and there's still a lot to improve. But it's always good to have a first test and see where they're standing and how the legs are and what kind of path to continue. So what's your expectation with Wout? What? I mean, he's
today, tomorrow, next month, next year. Tell me what you want to know exactly.
Yeah, for this time trial today.
It looks like it started to rain. That's gonna shake up the things even more if the guys have to finish with wet asphalt. The last turns. Here's the Poland rider coming in. Very good. It's gonna be even more interesting. We have some situations going on. We have wind. We have rain. We have top class riders. We have small gaps between each other, so it's going to be very, 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 very interesting what's going to happen. Here we see the women results earlier today. Also, the top 3 just separated by 42 seconds.
Wow.
All 3 of them, they are also marathon specialists, so it's not going to say, hey, there's a cross-country rider that's fast in this 1 hour effort. It's going to be super interesting. I look forward tomorrow to see tactically also. You can be the strongest in the race, but you also have to be the smartest. So brain's gonna work tomorrow as well. It's gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah. So I'm quite surprised that Monica Calderon lost already 3 minutes. It can be already a disadvantage for the next days. So to close 3 minutes is a lot.
Yeah, like we said before, she's coming from the other side of the world. Altitude, different temperature. They have a new bike sponsor. Maybe they have to get used to it. So it can be a lot of factors, or maybe they just take it more easy. But let's get some action. Let's get some highlights. Early this morning, everybody going off the start blocks. Nerves high, heart rate high, 0 watts, but then you go off and then the watts go up. It starts smooth, this time trial, next to the beats, rocky. Then it's gonna be all about pacing, finding the right balance, finding your rhythm actually in the race, feeling confident, and just a different style of riding. I don't know, Carl, if you can choose to start with a time trial or just with the states, what would be your preference?
I honestly like to start with the time trial because it shows the first excitement and to see where you're standing, and also to see where the others are. And I prefer to have a good time trial in the beginning.
Happy to hear. So let's go back a little bit over the last year, what happens or what unfolding always in the Mediterranean Epic, and why you should watch as well the next 3 days. Mediterranean Epic is such an intense race, Carl. You've never been so lucky to experience all of it, but it's such an intense race that you feel like you're on the gas always, and there's such small, like there's no room for error. So you have the feeling that you're all the time on, and the gaps are so small, and one day one guy is gonna flatten and he has to fight back the next day, and there's a lot of dynamic. So we were really trying to give you all the things we see, all the in-flight information that we have. We're gonna share it with you, so also viewers at home ask questions, let us know what we can find out. And also in this way, we're really gonna try to get in the race, because Mediterranean Epic is one of those races. There's a lot of things going on. Maybe we don't see everything, but there's a lot of things going on, and a lot of mind games, a lot of, like I said, behind the scene stuff is going on. We can try to figure it out, and it's just one of those races that get you on your top of your game. Your 99.9% is not enough if you want to win it, and we already see that at the time gaps, it's just intense. Let's go to Natalia Visser. We have an interview ready with her. Let's hear what happened to her towards the end of the race. She had a very fast time.
Contrarreloj en la primera etapa de Mediterranean Epi 2026 y aquí tenemos a Natalia Visser. Natalia Visser, segunda en la etapa de hoy. Yo me voy a privar un poco de lo que opino de la etapa que ha hecho Natalia, pero nos gustaría que nos expliques tú cómo ha ido la etapa de hoy, Natalia.
Agónica, al final una etapa muy completa, técnica, dura físicamente. Lo he dado todo del principio al final, pero en los últimos iba primera en todos los puntos de controles, pero los últimos 3 kilómetros me venía un pelín abajo. Rosa al final ha remado, me ha sacado 13 segundos en el final, pues darle la enhorabuena, está muy fuerte, pero la verdad yo lo he dado todo, estoy muy contenta y mañana más, y esta Mediterránea tiene mucho que dar.
Y Natalia, después de estas sensaciones de hoy en la contrarreloj, que se te ha visto muy fuerte físicamente y muy bien fina técnicamente en una carrera que precisamente se destaca por eso, por el recorrido técnico, ¿cómo planteas las siguientes 3 etapas?
Final, la que tiene que marcar el ritmo es la líder. Mañana estaré allí, es una etapa que la recuerdo con mucho cariño. Ahí en el 2022 fue una etapa que llegué a la cantera y ataqué, y en la última bajada pues saqué diferencia a Ramona Forcini y a Ivy Richard, y la verdad que Castellón me encanta, una etapa súper técnica, yo creo que las más técnicas de todas, y ya con ganas de que empiece mañana.
Podemos leer entre líneas que habrá guerra hasta el final.
Eso seguro.
Gracias, Natalia.
So that heard from Natalia Visser. She had a problem the last 3 kilometers. That's in the intermediate time. She did fine, but then she had some problem the last 3 kilometers. That's why Rosa catch up some time. She's really looking forward for tomorrow for the States. She have a really good memory from that one. She really loves it. And yes, she's looking forward for the rest of the race. She's looking healthy, motivated, and happy. That's the most important. That's what you want to have at the finish.
Yeah, she did very well the last kilometers as well. But the beginning was really on fire. Maybe overpaced a little bit, but she's second and only losing 13 seconds. It's nothing. It's everything is still open, and but now you have some split times.
We have a bomb for you people. The big guy, David Valero, he wants to prove something for the team, and he just passed the finish line 1 minute and 7 seconds faster than the fastest time till now. So
wow.
David Valero really put the benchmark. He really put 100% the last section. This flat part suits him 100%. He's such a powerhouse.
Epic 2026, contrarreloj, tan técnica, hoy con humedad, con la ganadora de 2025, Rosa Van Dor, y ganadora también en la etapa de hoy. Rosa, today the first stage, the time trial, 10 seconds more or less in the finish line. How did you stage for you today?
Yeah, I'm really happy to start again the season, and as always you need to get used again the first day. But yeah, I'm really happy, and it's a beautiful stage. It was hard, it was a bit slippery because it was raining this morning. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't expect to take the win today, and we will go for more.
3 days more, and tomorrow? What's day tomorrow?
Just go on feeling. I don't know, I don't have a plan, and I will see tomorrow when I wake up.
Okay, thank you, Rosa.
Thank you.
Pues nada, Rosa Van Dor mañana vestirá el maillot de líder y saldrá, pues como un año más, el año pasado finalizó, segunda etapa, líder de esta Mediterranean Epi 2026.
That was English, that was easy to translate, Carl. I saw a very happy Rosa Van Doorn.
Yeah, congratulations from here again to Rosa Van Doorn. What a great performance, catching up Natalie, and yeah, winning the stage and going in with the leader jersey tomorrow into the first stage.
100%. We're waiting for the last riders coming in. After this time trial, your heart rate is to the roof. What should you do, Carl, to have the optimum recovery for tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe to go for a little cool down. Also, not just for the legs. Also, have a cool down for your head, for your brain.
Pues sí, efectivamente, estamos con David Valero, nuestro referente nacional e internacional, que ahora este año se estrena más en serio, digamos, en la categoría de maratones y como podía ser de otra manera, pues está presente en esta Mediterránea como referencia de las carreras por etapas a nivel internacional. David Valero, ¿cómo te has encontrado? Y bienvenido al maratón, evidentemente.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias y bueno, la verdad que contento con las sensaciones, primer apretón del año, sé que aún todavía falta un poquito, pero bueno, quiero hacer un inicio de temporada bastante bueno, un paso al maratón para intentar hacerlo bien, una disciplina que siempre me ha gustado muchísimo y bueno, arrancar aquí la Mediterranean Epic, una carrera que tengo muy buenos recuerdos, que tengo muy buenos amigos y la afición y la que hay de mountain bike, pues la verdad que me hace especial ilusión.
Bueno, te has pasado al maratón, como bien dices, pero la etapa es una etapa cortita, 28 kilómetros, 400 metros de desnivel. Lo que viene a ser ritmo de maratón no ha sido propiamente. ¿Cómo te has encontrado en estos 28 kilómetros? Que al final era como recordar un poquito un pequeño cross country, casi todo subida. Y la bajada, ¿cómo la has encontrado? Patina Turner, que solemos decir los ciclistas.
Sí, bueno, la verdad que la bajada pues juguetona y disfrutar. Sabía ya esta mañana con la lluvia que ha caído, ya es que estaba un poquito húmeda, hoy iba a estar entretenida. Pero bueno, la verdad que controlar, no cometer errores e intentar ir lo más fino posible. Y bueno, como tú dices, una horita, aún recuerdo que el cross country no se me ha olvidado en 4 meses, pero la verdad que sí, que me lo he pasado bien y bueno, para abrir boca yo creo que es un buen test.
Pues David, nos alegra mucho verte en maratón y te deseamos lo mejor estos próximos días.
Gracias a vosotros.
Pues aquí teníamos a David Valero, que también ha cruzado esta primera etapa, ha llegado a meta, esos 28 kilómetros, como él bien dice, con ritmo de maratón y que tanto ha disfrutado. Así que los próximos 3 días, ya propiamente etapa de maratón para David Valero, también uno de los grandes nombres y referentes que tenemos en esta edición 2026.
It's like we said before, it suits him a little bit because coming from cross country, but it was 4 months ago he did a cross country race, so he's very happy. He tried not to make mistakes. He tried to go full gas where he could, and even if it's like a short stand, a short stage, he was very happy with the result. And
yeah, for him it felt like a little bit like a cross-country race.
Yeah, it was a warm-up, and he's looking forward. So also Wout is coming in all by himself, alone. Let's see the time. It looks like as David have number 8. We're checking the results all the time.
Yeah, 2 kilometers left for Wout, and he can smell the finish line already. We excited about his time, eh?
Yeah, I say 57.22.
What's the winning time of David?
56.50. But let's see. We're gonna check a little bit with the riders are already in. Lucas Baum at 20 position today. We expect a little bit more from him. Thiago Ferreira, also a very strong rider, 13th time at the moment. Georg Egger is in the top 10.
Wow, very good performance for Georg Egger. A little bit disappointing for Lucas.
Very good time also for Martin Stosek, my teammate. He's coming in 3rd. Between the Cannondale boys, he has a time of 57.58.
That's strong performance of
100%. Yep. Also had a good winter. He trained a little bit at Calpe, then he trained a little bit in Girona. He's getting used to the Spanish terrain. And you see here about this, it's going all out. I think my time it's it's gonna be close. He's not gonna win it because
I can see it because it's your friend, your partner. Oh, shortcut over the grass.
He's not gonna win it because exactly at this time David Valero finished, but he's very close to the finish, so he's not gonna lose a lot of time, and we still have three days to open up this race.
Yeah.
To open up this first Pandora box for the season. It's gonna be very, very cool.
There's a lot of team tactics to play for the next days, another 3 days. Tomorrow is a 57 kilometer stage. The other day is 81, and the last one is 60 kilometers. So there's a lot of tactics to play.
This is the grit. This is Wout Alleman.
Giving it all.
Nothing left in the tank.
Nothing left.
But I think with my 57.22, I'm not going to be far off. Let's see. Tick tack.
Good guess.
Tick tack. Tick tack.
Good guess.
Tick tack. Tick tack. But it seems now that almost all the riders are in. Let's see, tick tack, tick tack.
Well done, Wout. Well done, boys.
Yeah, for sure. You see, he's passing everybody, and then the physio is walking behind him.
Yeah, but like I said, David Valero, he did a great performance on the last kilometers.
Yeah.
So like expected. So he used to do it also in the World Cup, like the last 2 laps, always delivering.
And he is such a powerhouse. And
such
for
a powerhouse.
since
I don't know where he's taking it from.
From the big legs. So Wout is speaking with Martin there. He's trying to get some energy. It looks like it's a second place for Wout so far.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
great performance.
I'm not far off the timing. So the fastest time is for Spain for David Valero. He is in 56 and 50 seconds. And then we have Wout Alleman 57, 48 seconds. So he's 58 seconds behind in the second place. But the 2 marathon riders, they're beating the Cannondale guys. But the top 5, it's very, very close. It's a little bit more than 1 minute from each other. So let's see what's going to happen the next day.
So what do you think? What are going to be the team tactics?
Full gas, like always. Hermida. So first day of racing done, Carl. I am excited. We saw a lot of things going on. Team Buff is doing some briefing afterwards directly. The first emotions after the finish are always quite intense. Sometimes we say things we don't mean after the finish line, but we are professionals here, and it's part of the job.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can be very happy with the performance of your team. Stage win of Rosa and second Wout, and you're in the game.
100%.
Leader jersey, and so it can continue.
100%, and I think already a win for everybody is that if you're after the finish line, your bike is working well, you showed up in good health, you can start the season. That means you had a good winter, and that's the big win for all the riders today. They had an amazing day out on the trails here around Oropesa. The first day was just very close racing, so please people, take a day off work tomorrow. Check in with the live action tomorrow, because it's going to be even better. So the highlights of number 1, Wout Alleman, 2-time defending champion, directly in aero position. As you see the flags, headwind, full gas, big gear, nice white shiny socks. That's we can say that. I don't know how long they're going to be white, but.
But I guess you got enough.
Yeah, we had, and there we go, next to the beach, over these trails. You see that it's even for the e-bike hard to stay close to the wheel to capture the action. In the end, second place for Wout, very good. David Valero, one of the favorites. Yesterday we talked about it as well. We have the powerhouses will be this flat sections. You just have to put the hammer down, head in the wind, put over 450 watts, and if somebody is king in that, it's David Valero, and he showed his strength, and it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, do you think some of the underdogs who couldn't perform today, maybe they have a leg opener today, and I think so for tomorrow it can be very exciting, and maybe some of the underdogs have a chance to
It's always exciting, always. It's like the classification is there, but then there's also the stage win, so there's going to be a lot of fighting for stage wins. Maybe people like Samuel Pro take it easy 2 days and then he's trying to fight for a stage win. Then some teammates going to maybe send an early attack to launch the big attack from the leader of the team. It's going to be dynamics, power, technical skills, tactical skills, mindsets, mental games. We're going to have the whole menu here in the Mediterranean Epic, and can't wait how to see everything is going to be evolving.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, because team tactics can play a big role, and I think the team manager has to discuss tonight what they're gonna do, and I'm excited to see it.
100%. I think also we have from Buff BH, for example, we have 2 riders now in the top 5. We have maybe a leader. Maybe they're gonna be need somebody with giving the wheel for spare tarts. It's always, it's like it's gonna be a lot of discussions and everything gonna be set for tomorrow. It's been very, very, very interesting, and like we said, we are just very lucky to be here. I think every rider enjoyed the sun, enjoyed the time trial, and they have some blood in the lungs from 1 hour full out effort. Now what they're gonna do is they focus on the recovery. They're gonna have some food. They're gonna have a cool down. The mechanic's gonna go to work. We're gonna check in with them later what they do. Maybe they're gonna change the chainring for tomorrow. They're gonna change maybe the tires for tomorrow. Then for sure they're gonna get some recovery shakes, some siesta, some good food, and be ready for tomorrow. Let's hear it from Samuele Porro. He didn't have the best legs, but let's hear
Pues
what he has to
efectivamente,
say.
Laura, estoy con Samuele Porro, actual subcampeón del mundo de la disciplina de maratón, que también está presente en esta edición de la Mediterranean Epic. Así que, Samuele, buenos días, buen año en castellano, buon anno, benvenuto. Come è andata oggi? How was today your race?
Yeah, hi everyone. So today was tough, I think, for everyone. I mean, we started the season with a prologue, so yeah. And luckily the weather was good, a bit windy, but good. We catch some rain on the top of the GPM, but the terrain was perfect. I mean, I enjoyed the race here in Oropesa, and looking forward for the next 3 stages.
Bueno, ahora en castellano, que me comentan que lo entiendes, así que para todo el público de la Mediterranean Epic, que durante muchos años está aquí animándote, sabes que es uno de sus favoritos también por el espectáculo que das, así que ¿cómo ha ido la etapa de hoy? ¿Cómo te has sentido este primer día de carrera para ti en esta temporada? ¿Y cómo afrontas la etapa de mañana?
Mira, lo siento mucho, entiendo perfectamente todo, ma hablarlo para mí es un poco difícil. Bueno, estamos aquí como cada año, me gusta mucho aquí el mar, el sol y todo, y los chicos del Castellón. Y bueno, es siempre un poco diferente por nosotros italianos empezar aquí, porque por nosotros febrero es un poco frío y todo, entonces vemos con mucha gana, ma dura, día a día, claro.
Pues te deseamos lo mejor, bienvenido nuevamente a esta etapa, a este primer día de Mediterranean Epic, y te deseamos la mejor suerte para los días que vienen. Gracias, Samuele. Pues aquí despedimos al subcampeón del mundo de la disciplina de maratón, que también está aquí hoy presente con esa sonrisa, su primera carrera esta temporada, así que esperamos ya que llegue Wout Aleman para poderos ofreceros unas pequeñas declaraciones de cómo le ha ido la jornada de hoy.
Sorry for the small break. We just had a small sanitary stop. I just spoke with Rosa. She said she has a little bit too intensive. I think we have an interview ready with Wout Aleman soon. Let's hear what he has to say.
Now it's coming.
Sun, good atmosphere at the finish line. Everybody happy, a lot of smiling faces. So
yeah, we had an interview with Samuele Porro It was in Italian or
So you can translate it,
or
Kali.
in
You can translate
Spanish.
it.
I couldn't translate it. So now it's Wout's turn.
Pues sí, tenemos a Wout Alemán también aquí en la línea de llegada, un Wout Alemán sonriente, aunque le ha picado una abeja en la pierna, en el muslo izquierdo, los últimos kilómetros, según comenta, así que vamos a ver qué es lo que nos dice, cómo le ha ido la etapa de hoy en esta segunda posición. Wout, welcome back. This morning you had a smile as a reigning winner from last year, so how was today's stage? And yeah, we saw you have a small incident in the last kilometers in your leg. Tell us how was today?
Yeah, the time trial is always super hard. You are just on your own, and you have no idea if you go fast or you go too slow. But I felt quite good also on the climb, and but then on the downhill was super slippery, a lot more than the recon of yesterday. So I missed a bit of confidence there, and at the end of the downhill I had a bee sting, so I was a bit out of my rhythm. But yeah, in the end, second and 1 minute, and for sure the strongest one won today. But yeah, it's still 3 days, so I'm looking forward to the next days. Will be complete different racing, so yeah, looking forward.
Perfect. So we wish you all the best. We hope a good recovery from that bee sting, and yeah, you have the experience from the last year, so all the best for the next stages.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Pues sí. A veces pasan estas cosas y es que ha acabado segundo, muy buen resultado, y es que Wout Alemán, como ganador de los últimos años, tiene la experiencia, pero bueno, hoy ha tenido que enfrentar también ese ataque de una abeja en los últimos kilómetros, como bien decía, y veremos los días de mañana cómo los afronta.
So that's racing, Carl. I don't know if you say the same in Dutch, but we always say that like if you are bitten by something, you're even more aggressive. So Wout got a bee sting. It hurts during the race because your blood circulation is full gas and it hurts. But I also know when you're stung, you're gonna race aggressive tomorrow, and tomorrow we're gonna have fireworks 100% from him. He's maybe not gonna attack the first 100 meter, but in the first kilometer he's gonna move his legs. I know the guy very well. He's gonna go full gas tomorrow, so it's gonna be very, 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 very fast.
Yeah, I also think that Wout is not happy, not 100% happy. I think he's not disappointed, but not very happy about.
So tomorrow we're gonna go to this stage. We're gonna not start here. We're gonna start in Castellón. It's a technical stage. It's a very beautiful stage. Me and Carl, we're gonna check it out now when we finish here. We're gonna go there, guys. We're gonna check it out for you. We're gonna see where are the difficult points, so we can really give you good information about it. With this time gaps, this stage, man and woman race, it's gonna be on fire. They're gonna be attacks, they're gonna be technical moves, they're gonna be. I hope also today we were very lucky that there were not a lot of mechanicals, so I heard that like nobody really. I didn't see any flat tires, I didn't see anything bad, so I think tomorrow it's gonna be. The Castellón stage is always fireworks. It's a tough one, a lot of climbing. You will feel it this afternoon, Carl.
Thank you, Hans.
The lead
I'm
is gonna
scared
go
already.
The lead is gonna go in with a little bit more safety. They don't have to take too much risk, but attack's gonna be there. Can't wait for tomorrow. So Carl, first day of racing is done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for screaming in, checking us. We promise next 3 days gonna be very exciting. We're really looking forward to bringing you all the inside information that we can gather now. And tomorrow, with these results, Carl.
Yeah, thank you, Hans. Tomorrow is gonna be a new day full of attacks and excitement, and I'm already looking forward to see what's going on.
100%. Like we said, the stage tomorrow. Again, today, all cards on the table. Everybody know exactly now what's in the tank, who has the watts, who has the good feeling. And tomorrow the fight's gonna continue. There gonna be more fireworks. So thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.